Hello, this is a collective reading. I started to pull some cards just to pull on the energy right now, and then because of the message feeling very specific, very intense, I wanted to share this as guidance for someone if you may be going through this situation. So, the first cards I started off with were these star seed cards. I remember and water your garden. So right now, you may be at a point, possibly a crossroads in your life where you feel like, where am I headed? Why am I here? Why am I always going through this? It could be a situation where you just feel kind of divorced from your surroundings. Maybe you feel like you don't fit in. Maybe you're wondering like, what has led up to me getting to this point? Maybe you're frustrated because you've been trying so hard. When I see the water your garden card, this is making me feel like it's time to pour into yourself. Take a step back, rest, heal, do something for you. So whether that be going out, going to a nice shop, going to a park, do something for you to change up the energy. Because you could be surrounded by the feeling of a loss or deceptive energy. Now this could be loss on a material or financial level, or it could be something that maybe you're, because I'm looking at the picture here, and it's like maybe in your work environment you're dealing with a situation where you're at a crossroads and it's like, do I really want to work here? Do I want to be around these deceptive or manipulative energies where it's just very gossipy, cliquish, and it feels like there's always some talk, or feels like people conspiring against me, or they want me involved in their drama? So with that in mind, I feel like it's time to take a step back. So if you have the PTO, the vacation time, maybe even the sick leave to spare, this may be your sign to do so, just to get away from this energy. I do also get a sense where some of you may be in a space where, because you're very empathetic, very caring, and naturally people may flock to you or pour all their drama into your cup, this may be a sign that although it may not feel good, or it may feel uncomfortable to go towards confrontation, you may be at a point where you're going to stand up for yourself, or you need to stand up for yourself to remove yourself from the situation, or to let people know. And it's okay. Forgiveness, it's time to forgive yourself if you're feeling guilty or like, what have I done to put myself in this situation? It's not time to blame yourself. You have not made the wrong decisions up until this point. If you're in a situation where it feels like it's a conflict brewing, things are coming to a head, this may be the moment that you've been waiting on, or has been waiting to happen in order for you to confront certain dramas, certain things that have happened to your life. You're on the path to your life purpose, so know that you're going in the right direction. With spiritual maturity, there is growth that's happening, and I feel like you could have people around you who know your power, who know your worth, who know how powerful you are, and they may be envious of that. They may try and sabotage your situation. So keep that in mind as well, because this is just the oracle cards. I haven't even went to the tarot, but it's very heavy energies. From the Kipper deck, we have journey. So again, I do get the sense where you're on a path, and don't let anyone stop you, shame you, or take you off of that path because they are feeling insecure and projecting that onto you. Like, say for instance, you're in a job situation and you're thinking like, I'm gonna have to leave this place because it's too toxic. Think to yourself, is this really what you want to do? Do you like the job and it's just one or maybe two people who are making it a cancerous situation? And forgive me for anyone who does have that particular virus or illness, excuse me. If it's a situation where it is one person who's causing it to be so toxic, think to yourself, is it time for you to stand up to the bully, speak your mind, and let it fall where it needs to? Or is it a situation where it's like, you know what? I've been in this situation. I've tried to make it work. I've spoken with people about how unhealthy the situation is. Maybe it's time for me to go towards what I've been wanting to do. Maybe you're in a work environment, or maybe a family environment. You're in a situation where you're not necessarily doing what you want to do, but it works for the time being. It's familiar, it's comfortable, And maybe now you're at a space where you want to go towards your goal. You want to go towards the thing that your soul has been aching to do. Because another card we get is false person and child. Now, because of the deceptive energy here, I could feel like there's somebody who is very much strategic, manipulative. You don't know if they're wearing a mask, and they could be acting very childish or immature. Now, it could be what's standing in between your journey, getting towards your path, and this new beginning with the child card, because the child card could just be a new beginning of something. What's between that, where you want to be, is this false person. So possibly like calling this situation out, cutting ties. And that seems to be the biggest thing too, where you could be in an energy where it's time for you to cut your losses. So for some of you, this could be family. So if it was someone that was maybe a friend or someone that was a colleague, it would be easy to cut them off. For some of you, this could be a situation where it's a family member or someone close to you, and it's not as easy to just like wipe your hands of the situation because maybe how you were raised. And it's like, no, you need to work this out with them. This is your family. This is your blood. You can't cut them off. However, if it's causing your peace, if it's causing you your peace, it's making you feel terrible. It's extremely draining and taxing on your body. I feel like nothing is worth that. So let me move on. So I did pick 3 tarot cards to clarify. So let's see here. We have the 4 of coins. So possibly holding on. We have the death card. And what is this? The wheel of fortune. So 2 major arcana cards and 1 minor. So the 4 of coins, or aka 4 of pentacles, if you watch tarot often, this is a card that can speak on someone who's holding on. They have a tight grip on things. They're not letting loose of a particular thing. So when it's 4 of coins or 4 of pentacles, this typically would be holding on to money, your savings, the old miser, somebody who's got a vice grip on a hold of something. Now, in connection with all this energy, yeah, it could be you trying to hold on to savings or maybe a sense of livelihood or a job. And it's at a point where you have to allow yourself to surrender and just let it play out the way it needs to. And in this cycle, because holding on to this toxic energy or possibly walking on eggshells, it's not doing you any good. If you're having to play small in order to appease others, that could be one way I take this. Doesn't have to be work related. This could be if you're in a relationship with someone and maybe they're not opening up. You're not opening up. It's time for a much needed cycle to end. Whether this be learning to open up and go towards a new beginning with this person, or just again, a feeling of where you may need to like cut your ties with someone, maybe even a job or person completely. And with that comes destiny. I got here comes fate with the Wheel of Fortune card, the 10 energy, a sense of a new cycle, a new era. It's a beautiful energy I'm getting. It's heavy, but it's like you may be at a point where you're so uncomfortable because the universe is putting you in the situation to stand up for yourself, to go after what you want, because again, whether you realize in the current energy you chose this particular path. So with the Wheel of Fortune card, the Jupiter energy, this could be moving into a more prosperous time. The energy is big, it's spacious, it's growth involved. So this could even be a situation where if you were having to do a lot of savings with finances, maybe again, you may have lost a job, but that doesn't mean something beautiful isn't coming after it. In the moment, it may not feel good, but you're going towards something far deeper, something that's within your soul's calling that it wants to go towards. Do I need to clarify? I don't necessarily feel like I do, but let's see, what else do we have here? I just want this to be kind of a short check-in message. See if the Gypsy Oracle cards. Sweetheart. So yes, this is definitely for you, the viewer. With the Sweetheart card, this is typically the person I am reading for. Let's see what else. Excuse me. Hope. So there is still hope. There is a possibility to remain hopeful and have faith. This could be meeting up. Again, for some of you, this could be working with someone, meeting up, doing interviews, possibly working with someone. Maybe this is an online business that you want to go towards. It could be meeting up to discuss this in private with someone as well. Thinking hard about something. And then we have the Journey card again. Thinking about this journey, this new path that you're going on. And there's a surprise, something beautiful that can come of it when you least expect it here. Alright, so don't want to pull any other cards. Anything else that the collective energy needs to know with this reading? Anything else? Knight of Cups. It's a dreamy energy, imaginative, putting faith into dreams. You could have a new loving offer coming towards you. Let's see here. What's up with the Knight of Cups? Ace of Coins. So somebody could be coming towards you with a loving offer that's very much sustainable with the Ace of Coins energy. Could be a relationship, doesn't have to be. Something that can move into a more committed long-term energy. Again, this could be a younger individual with the Knight of Cups. I'd say like 20s to 30s energy. A younger individual who is coming towards you. They may be a friend, somebody who offers loyalty, who offers you or gives you a heads up about a new opportunity. This could be making friends that you can trust, you believe in, who mean you well after moving away from a toxic environment here. Alright, so we will leave it there. I don't want to get too deep into this message, but hope you enjoyed it. If it was something that you can relate with, I hope this gives you some sense of clarity and confirmation. I wish you all the best and have a beautiful day. Bye.